Hello, everybody. So, today we're going to be talking about national GDP and its relation with happiness. Are the richest countries and the ones with the highest GDP the happiest? That's what we're going to discover in this video. So, firstly, I'm going to begin asking you a question. Which is the country with the highest GDP rate? Think well. It's the United States! Well, guess what? The United States is also the country with the highest depression rate. At one point, Norway had the highest GDP per capita at $98.822. Yet, it ranked 19th instead of first in the ranking of the 10 top happiest countries in the world. If economic growth is the determining factor, then the Qataris would be the happiest people in the world. With the economy of the gas exporting nation set to grow by 15.9% next year. But wait a minute, is that true? Let's see.
Qatar is a high-income economy, and over the last few decades has become the most economically competitive country in the Middle East, with one of the highest GDP per capita in the world. The rapid development has produced hundreds of thousands of labor jobs. Workers are unfairly paid and forced to live in labor camps. According to Amnesty International, these camps are often filthy, cramped, and unsafe, with workers sleeping on bunk beds or even on the floor. The country's constitution is based on Sharia law, a strict interpretation of the teachings of Islam. As such, harsh punishments like flogging and stoning are legal for offenses like alcohol consumption, extramarital sex, and blasphemy.
A quote that could help us understand the process is, "Poor people, they say, live simple, contented lives with fewer worries and distractions." And that's simply explained by the fact that what the government cannot provide, their family and friends do. But common sense says that money can only be one factor. Family ties, good health, a pleasant natural environment, freedom from conflict, all these count in the equation. Certainly, poor Filipinos seem to smile more frequently than Finns.
The primary idea of GNH is that every human being aspires for happiness, and a country's development should also be measured in its citizens' happiness.
If we look at this graph, we can clearly see that the yellow line, which represents happiness amongst the society, separates itself from the green line as time goes by. So that means that gross national happiness has hardly anything to do with a nation's wealth. But what is GNH about? Looking at international politics and economies today, it seems urgent to suggest GNH as a better mechanism to measure the well-being of a country's people. So, we should really consider GNH as an important tool to measure the well-being and the happiness of a society. Professor Richard Esterlin, American economist, argues, "Happiness tells us how well society satisfies the major concerns of people's everyday life. GDP is a measure limited to one aspect of economic life, the production of material goods. The aphorism that money isn't everything in life applies here. If happiness were to supplant GDP as a leading measure of societal well-being, public policy might perhaps be moved in a direction more meaningful to people's lives." conclusion, well-being can't be measured by money or traded in markets. It's about the beauty of our surroundings, the quality of our culture, and, above all, the strength of our relationships. Improving our society's sense of well-being is, I believe, the central political challenge of our times. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching!